Julie Andrews, is it a soundstage? Is this real?
Are you kidding? That's the real thing.
That's the real deal.
Yes, and we were out there.
Imagine uncovering a Hollywood secret so explosive it stayed buried for 6 decades. Stay with me, because this will change everything you thought you knew about Julie Andrews. From the dazzling lights of Broadway to the golden glow of Tinseltown, her rise felt almost preordained. Yet behind that radiant smile lay a clandestine romance that could have destroyed 2 of the era's most beloved stars. Picture it, 1965, a movie set crackling with forbidden chemistry, whispered hotel rendezvous under the radar of studio heads ready to bury any scandal. Julie sat silent, her reputation hanging by a thread. Until now. Julie Andrews, born in 1935 in the humble outskirts of Walton-on-Thames, carried a childhood burden few could imagine. Though celebrated as the darling of British musical theatre, she spent her early years shuttling between parents who fractured under the weight of wartime strain. At 15, she unearthed a family truth that rocked her world. The man she called Daddy wasn't her biological father. She guarded that revelation fiercely, burying it until her memoir. Those tumultuous war years, marked by relocation, poverty, and a stepfather whose vices forced her to bolt her bedroom door, could have crushed any budding talent. Yet into that darkness bloomed an otherworldly gift, a voice of 4-octave clarity that left audiences breathless and dogs howling with envy. By age 10, she was performing on beer crates beside her mother's piano, and at 12, she stunned a packed London hippodrome with a daring French opera aria, turning a one-night engagement into a year-long residency. At 13, she became the youngest soloist at the Royal Variety Show, enchanting royalty and cementing her place as a national sensation. Fast forward to September 30th, 1954. A raw-faced 19-year-old lands in New York, nerves jangling as she debuts as Polly Brown in The Boyfriend. Her clear, powerful voice and comedic sparkle won over critics and audiences alike, earning her a Theatre World Award and a life-changing meeting with producers Alan Lerner and Frederick Loewe. By 20, she was Eliza Doolittle, transforming from Cockney flower girl to high society ingenue in My Fair Lady, a role so definitive that when Warner Brothers snubbed her for Audrey Hepburn in the film adaptation, it felt like a sucker punch to the gut. Yet every setback ignites a comeback. Walt Disney, spellbound by her performance in Camelot alongside Richard Burton, courted her relentlessly. When she revealed her pregnancy, he simply smiled and promised to wait. That trust paid off in 1964, when Mary Poppins fluttered onto screens and catapulted her into box office legend. $44 million stateside, $13 million overseas, and an Oscar for Best Actress that also served as a cheeky rebuttal to Jack Warner. 1 year later, The Sound of Music soared to $286 million worldwide, and 5 Oscars, with Julie crowned Hollywood's Golden Girl. But perfection begets pigeonholes, and soon whispers suggested she was only fit for musicals. Determined to break the mold, she embraced darker, dramatic roles, from the wartime widow in the Americanization of Emily to Cold War tensions in Hitchcock's Torn Curtain. Some projects faltered. Hawaii reaped massive returns but left critics debating her performance, while the biopic Star and the experimental Darling Lily flopped spectacularly, despite Golden Globe nods. Amid triumphs and tumbles, Julie's financial and luxury lifestyle evolved into a blueprint for strategic success. Early Broadway paychecks funded her first acquisition, a sleek, dark green Aston Martin DB5 that still turns heads today. Scripted deals and back-end royalties from Poppins and Sound of Music padded her bank account, allowing her to diversify into real estate, owning a sprawling Pacific Palisades hillside estate, complete with guest cottages and a private screening room. Her watch collection reads like a hall of fame, from a diamond-encrusted Patek Philippe Nautilus to a classic Rolex Day-Date President in yellow gold. Aviation became her escape. She and her late husband, Blake Edwards, maintained fractional ownership in a Gulfstream G150, ensuring discreet, comfortable travel for family and business alike. On the entrepreneurial front, Julie leveraged her name to launch a boutique production company, securing development deals with major studios and nurturing emerging writers. Her partnerships extended to luxury brands, endorsing fragrances and high-fashion labels that aligned with her elegant public persona. And through every success, she safeguarded her legacy. Robust personal insurance policies protected her health and voice, an asset more valuable than any car or estate, while comprehensive business insurance shielded her production ventures from industry risks. What can we learn from Julie Andrews's financial playbook? First, invest in what you know. She parlayed her vocal prowess into multiple revenue streams, from record deals to royalties. Second, diversify. Her portfolio spans real estate, aviation, and entertainment, cushioning her against industry downturns. Third, protect your brand. Thoughtful insurance coverage and selective endorsements ensured her image remained untarnished. And finally, embrace setbacks as springboards. When she lost My Fair Lady, she gained Mary Poppins and redefined her career. But remember this, every glimmering success conceals a struggle. Those whispered secrets and shattered expectations fueled her resilience, proving that the price of greatness often lies in sacrifice. So ask yourself, what hidden chapter in your own story could, if unveiled, redefine everything you've built? Stay tuned, because the next installment will dive into the private battles that forged Hollywood's brightest star and reveal how she turned vulnerability into victory. Had taken a toll. She underwent surgery in New York, hoping to recover her voice. But something went wrong. Her golden soprano was gone. The loss wasn't just vocal, it was emotional. Imagine being known worldwide for a voice that could soar through the rafters, only to wake up and realize it's vanished. Julie Andrews later called it devastating, like losing a part of herself. But here's where her story took another powerful turn. She didn't let the silence define her. She leaned into narration, acting, and writing. And she didn't shy away from the pain. She spoke about it, letting others know they could survive the unthinkable too. What's remarkable is how Andrews turned her tragedy into transformation. She began writing children's books, including the Very Fairy Princess series, co-authored with her daughter Emma. The books became bestsellers and built a new legacy. Her net worth, which once relied heavily on performance income, started shifting. From film royalties, book sales, and high-profile narration roles like Bridgerton, her financial portfolio remained strong. Her net worth, once estimated around $45 million, is now climbing again, with current projections crossing $50 million. Her legacy is not only artistic, but also deeply financial, a testament to creative reinvention after loss. And she's not alone in that journey. Take Anne Hathaway, her co-star in The Princess Diaries. Once dismissed as just another teen movie star, Anne reinvented herself with raw, powerful roles in Les Miserables and Rachel Getting Married. She's spoken openly about anxiety, self-doubt, and the harshness of Hollywood judgment. Yet, she rose above it, and her current net worth of $80 million is a reflection of smart career moves, luxury real estate, and brand deals with giants like Bulgari, and Versace. And now, with 2 children, she's balancing motherhood and stardom just like Julie once did. Even Christopher Plummer, Julie's Sound of Music co-star, had a late career renaissance. From Beginners to Knives Out, he became Hollywood's go-to for gravitas. He once admitted he felt trapped in the Captain Von Trapp image, but he never gave up. His passing in 2021 marked the end of a brilliant chapter. Yet his legacy and fortune, estimated at $20 million, continues to influence young actors today. It's a reminder, reinvention isn't just a buzzword, it's survival in Hollywood. Let's not forget Liam Neeson, who shared screen space with Julie in Duet for One. Once known for romantic leads and serious dramas, he reinvented himself as an action star in Taken, sparking an unexpected box office streak in his 60s. But behind the action hero persona lies heartbreak. He's rarely spoken about personal loss, but when he does, it's filled with humility. He said the quiet moments after tragedy are what changed him. Today, his estimated net worth is around $145 million, boosted by real estate investments and a remarkable ability to adapt with age. And then there's Carol Burnett, Julie's comedy soulmate. Their chemistry was undeniable. Carol's own journey through personal heartbreak, financial pressure, and the constant pressure of fame has made her a beloved icon. She's always used humor to cope, and while she's known for laughter, her quiet battles reveal a woman of unshakable strength. Now, in her 90s, with a net worth nearing $45 million, she continues to inspire generations of performers. Julie Andrews didn't just survive fame, she outlasted it, evolved past it, and came out more beloved than ever. From magical nannies to elegant queens, from Broadway stages to Netflix sets, she's proven that resilience, not just talent, defines true greatness. Her life isn't just a career arc. It's a roadmap for reinvention, courage, and grace. So as fans, we're left with more than nostalgia. We're left with a lesson. Even when the spotlight fades, the legacy can still shine brighter than ever. And maybe, just maybe, that's the real magic of Julie Andrews.